Today, we are ranking every single skeleton crew member on a tier list from S to F, S being the best and F being the absolute worst. But anyway, to start off with, we got Jude Law, which was the first ever Force-sensitive pirate we have ever seen. Now, his character actually started off very kind of cool, but in reality, he used all the kids to get what he wanted, which was ultimately the gold at Adam. So, I like him. We'll go ahead and throw him in A tier. He was definitely a good old character, most definitely. Next, we have Fern. Now, I like Fern. S tier. She was kind of the leader of the whole crew. She was definitely the leader and the one that took control of the ship and knew what was going on most of the time. She acted like a leader. She was a good leader. And she definitely believed in the kids that they knew they were going to go home. Even at the end, when the pirate took over, she knew that it was going to be good. She never gave up hope, and she never gave up the fact that they were going to get home, and he was not going to get what he wanted, which was ultimately the gold. So, yeah. Now, KB, awesome. Another S tier character, most definitely. I love KB. And definitely Neel and Wim. I'm going to go ahead and throw them both up there. I'm rapid firing these characters because they're just all great. Now, Neel, who doesn't love a good old Neel? Neel is just a very whimsical, funny character throughout the whole thing. He had hope. He built friendships along the way. And he knew what was he may have not knew what was going on up here, but he enjoyed the ride along the way. He made friends. He had a good old laugh throughout the whole segment. And all in all, he was just a very happy character. So yeah, most definitely S tier. Now KB right here, she was the brains of the group, I will say. She was kind of like Tech from the Bad Batch. She knew the whole math. She knew what was going to happen. She knew the statistics. She knew that they were going to get home eventually. She just didn't know when. She had all the statistics ready in her head. She knew everything what was about to happen even before it happened. Even the time when, right before, she almost died because she didn't have enough battery left. She ran out of battery. She actually died almost if Wim didn't come and save her and replace her battery with a whole new battery system, if that makes sense. But yeah, all in all, wonderful. KB was a great character. Now, Wim is like the one who started this whole thing. Wim was the one who met them two to get them into the ship and just blasted off in a whole new galaxy very far, far away. He was the one that took them on this big adventure. He was the one that believed the Jedi were real, and he believed that Jude Law was a real Jedi. In reality, he wasn't really a Jedi. He may have been Force sensitive, but that doesn't mean he's a Jedi. He's the one that believed all this was true. The galaxies outside of Adam, all of it was true. All the planets are true. He knew that there was a bigger galaxy ahead of just what was at Adam. And he's the one that took everyone on the adventure. And just for that, I'm going to go and put him in S tier, just below KB. But yeah. Now, next we have the pirate, which is Jude Law, the same person. Now he actually showed his identity of who he truly is. The golden pirate who just wants the gold and doesn't care about the kids and doesn't care about who anyone else is. I don't like him. I'm going to be honest with you. I like this version better of who he is. He's the one who just wanted the gold, who's been through a lot, and actually who used the kids for gold. I'll put him in C tier. He was cool whenever he hit that lightsaber, but other than that, he was greedy. He was a greedy pirate who wanted the gold, who didn't care about the kids, who led the pirates into Adam and just wanted the gold. And in the end, he didn't get the gold. So, obviously, next we got to get all 33 in here. Who doesn't love 33? I'll go and put him in S tier. I will actually put it down just above Jude Law in the A tier. I like good old 33. He was a good little droid. He knew the old pirate code from a long time ago. He knew if you got into a duel, whoever won the duel or passed on ownership of the ship, you were the owner of the ship. He was there for along the ride. He knew how to fly the ship. He was the one who got all the members to where they needed to be and when they needed to be there. He was the one that took them on the adventure of getting all the way back to Adam. He was the one that didn't remember Adam, but he eventually did he was the one. Whenever Fern wiped his memory or reset his memory, he was the one who remembered Adam and knew the exact location of where Adam is. So that's how they got home. So in the end, he was actually the big old hero of the whole story because he knew where to get home. All Fern had to do was restart his memory, and just go back to where at Adam is. And next we have this character. Now, this character played a big part. I don't really know her name, and I don't want to because she only had a big part in one episode, and at the end of the episode, whenever she called the New Republican. I'll put him just above Jude Law, but other than that, she was a background character until KB got out of the at Adam surface and called her to call the New Republic to come and save at Adam, and now at Adam is under New Republic control. Now, these two characters, they believed this whole gold trip at Adam, they knew all of it was real, but they didn't want to tell the kids, so the kids went on an adventure, and in the end, they were good parents, obviously. They were very good parents. They knew they wanted to keep their children safe and wanted to actually have them a good job in the at Adam system and not go out and explore. So in the end, they did play the good parents, but they wanted to keep their kids safe. So, I mean, B tier. Honestly, their whole goal was to keep their kids safe. No other thing. They just wanted to keep them safe. But in the end, they helped them and worked together to find them back, to get them back, and to help them achieve their goal of not letting the pirates into at Adam. And now we have this person right here who just knew the Jude Law. C tier. She only really played big part on one episode. Whenever that episode premiered on Christmas Eve, I didn't really watch much of that episode, but I watched the whole thing, but don't remember much because it was Christmas Eve. But yeah, C tier. He was a pirate. I know he was more or less just a background character. Same with this person until the very end, whenever they hunted the pirates. Whenever they tried to go hunt the kids, and them two played a big role in the final episode. Honestly, when they were trying to take at Adam over and take all the gold, take all the resources from at Adam. But in the end, they failed because the New Republic ran them off. Same with this person. And he was the leader of the whole pirates. I like his character. I'm going to go and throw him in B tier only because I like his character. He was the leader of the pirates until Jude Law took him out, and he was the leader of the pirates. He was the massive leader of the pirates, and that's about it. Now, these two characters, I really like her. She helped Neel out a lot in that one episode whenever they went to this galaxy and they were going to fight. That's all I remember, but I like her. She's good. Along with this person, I will go and put him in A tier. But yeah, that's my tier list of every single skeleton crew member from the show. Bye.